on Streamlabs, which I should get it so that we could have the stream loading so that you guys can ease into it. Lots of cool stuff going on today, guys. Lots of cool stuff going on. I don't even know where to begin. I honestly don't know where to begin. I don't. So check this out, you guys. Hey, I went to Chain Opera AI, by the way. I did go to Chain Opera AI. Oh, here we go. Let's email these people here. We are the only ones ever on the history of the timeline that have talked about Chain Opera AI, COAI. You know we love it and hate it. We're everything about it. We're all of it. But we can't even trade it on Plofin anymore because it stole too many people's money. 1650. See, look at this. We can't confirm. We get it. We get it. But I did email them and I said, "Yo, we want to support you guys. We want to support COAI. How can we make that happen? We'll give you guys some insight into the analytics on CoinMarketCap. Who is the #1 GOATs when it comes to Chain Opera AI? What's up, Dracul? There's only one. There's only one person talking about COAI, and it's me. And we're getting some good engagement here. 60 hearts, 10.6K. That's not bad. That's not bad. You know, where's our other COAI? 24K. Oh, that's BNB. There we go. 24K. COAI. Thanks for the repost, Dracul. Dracul, what is going on, by the way? There's so many wild things. I see I closed Telegram because I get way too many messages, and they come through on the stream. And I think that people would probably find that somewhat obnoxious, as I did when I was watching the video to see how the stream was going, to see if we were dropping frames. Because you know me, I'm always looking out for those dropped frames. But I was trying to check out what's going on with the markets, as are you. And it's crazy out there. I want to see real quick crypto. Let's just see what's going on with crypto. Here we go. I had a dream last night about crypto.
Today,
actually,
Bitcoin
which
and Ether climbed to start the week.
More than you think.
Wall Street is diving deeper into digital assets.
I just want to check out. There was this thing that happened where they were talking about pump fund. The thing that I don't understand quite fully, and I still really don't understand it fully.
With Citi targeting a 2026 launch of a crypto custody service.
And
the CEO of House of Doge discusses the merger agreement with the gaming platform Bragg House to list on the NASDAQ.
Don't need that. Let's bring this up here.
Welcome to CNBC's Crypto World. I'm Mackenzie Sigalos. Crypto markets are bouncing along with stocks to kick off the week after President Trump said trade relations with China will, quote, all be fine. As of noon Eastern, Bitcoin climbed 1% to the $114,000 level. Ether rose about 2.5%, and XRP was higher by 4%.
I'm just going to make it. I think we need to just shrink it a little bit.
Let's talk about the top stories. Citi aims to launch its crypto custody service next year. That's according to Citi's global head of partnerships and innovation in the services business, who told CNBC that the bank has been developing a crypto custody service for the past 2 to 3 years.
It's definitely a fight in the trenches.
And is making progress.
I do want to be doing some BNB trenching. I said that we would do that,
to hold assets on behalf
and we will
of
do that
clients.
eventually.
Now, for Citi, the executive told CNBC that the lender is looking at both an in-house developed technology
So is this a thing that we can like,
as well as potential partnerships with third parties.
I'm trying to
the
get
development comes as Wall Street giants
the view
like
here to be
Morgan
correct, because I don't know why it changed. Here we go.
The crypto market continues its red streak and
CoinDesk. Dracul, it's good. It's just us. It's just us two hanging out today, I think, which is totally fine, because we are going to we're gonna have a blast. I'm gonna get the sizing of this right. It's good that we can be here together, so that we can get the sizing of this stuff right. I want it like this. Only problem is I feel like there's different aspect ratios for the videos that get posted on YouTube, and it really throws everything off. It really does. Dracul, I made money on that Bitcoin long the other day. I might be the only person, but I did it. We made some money. I can't complain. I cannot complain. I know this is riveting, guys. I know this is riveting, but I'm like, OCD and I'm going to die if this doesn't get situated. There we go. There we go. All right, so what's going on in the crypto markets? Why is it so crazy?
$163 million short on Bitcoin. You're watching
We've seen this.
CoinDesk
This is
Daily.
old.
I'm your
2 days.
host, Jen
2 days
Sanasi.
is like ancient in crypto, so we don't need all that. What else? What else?
Bitcoin
What's
dropped
new?
below
What's new?
Are we nearing a crypto bounce, and is this market setting up for another move? We'll break it down for you today. It's going to be a good one. Let's just jump right into
Crypto
it.
crash rebounds. I don't know, man. It doesn't seem like it's rebounding very quick. What up, Lion? How's it going? We do have Bitcoin here sitting around 107, almost 108. What's up, Perfect? How's it going? There are some very critical levels to be watching on the Bitcoin side. There's arguments. Or I don't want to say arguments. There is good discussion happening in the back channels about what those levels are. I think that those levels, very clearly, we looked. We're traders now. We can do this. I think that we said that there's some strong support at 108, which we're losing that level as we speak. We're on the 4-hour time frame here. We got some fibs. We are going through this. If we lose this level of 108, guys, there's a big dip down to the next fib around 97. Dracul, tell me if I'm wrong. There's a big drop here down to 97. We do have some support, I want to say, though, at 100. Like right here. You can kind of see some of the support, no? There is a dip down here to 97. Are we going to 97, Dracul? There's no way, right? Are we actually going to 97 if we lose 108? Is that really happening right now? There's no way. I must be wrong. We did lose the supports that I thought. What up, 4Life Scott? How's it going? We did lose the supports that I thought, unfortunately. Especially because I was long, 108.5, which I made money only because my beautiful people in the trenches are in the background. Wait, Euler spot listing, like Euler's number? I see an ad. You guys don't see the ad, but it's Euler right there. I saw we're gonna start watching some things. We're gonna get smarter here, guys. We're gonna get smarter, and we're gonna be able to trade from it. I saw a tweet the other day that was something along the lines of, "Oh look, here's my bet with Enoch. Enoch and I have a $2 million ETH bet. If ETH hits 10K, he wins. If ETH does not hit 10K, I win. Respect to Enoch for putting his money where his mouth is." The engagement is so low for me right now. I don't get how people do it. Like, if you go and look at like some absolute garbanzo beans trash content, you'll see it, and it's like crazy engagement. Let's just go to the timeline. I'm gonna vent about this a little bit. X came out with this whole thing that they're going to be pushing only really valuable, good content. You tell me where the good content is here. You tell me. You tell me. You guys stop me. When you see the good content, you guys tell me, okay? You guys tell me. I don't see it. I will say I do like this here. Bitlord, good. Trump family says that, oh, yeah, dude, this gets a retweet for sure. At crypto, Bitlord. Where is he? Bitlord. How do you say? Bitlord doing the Lord's work. Yeah, he is. No one wants to hear that Eric Trump and his family made more than $1 billion from crypto. This is the amazing thing, by the way. This is why when people let their like own political views really get in the way of making money, it's insane. They made over $1 billion in crypto. And people are sitting here like, oh, I played the Trump coin and I made $1,000. I made $500. And it's like, man, they cooked you so bad. They cooked you so bad. It's insane. Dracul said there's rumors that a guy who shorted the entire crypto market opened a Bitcoin long, and I guess someone is trying to liquidate him. And yes, if we lose this, 98 to 97. There we go. Not trying to say we're the experts here, Dracul, but we're right there. We're right there. I mean, we're losing it right now. We are actively losing it. I was trying to join this space, but I can't because I'm not able to join spaces. It doesn't work for me right now. I don't know why. I don't know if I'm being punished or if I'm being banned. But I don't know. If you guys see the good content, this guy drives me insane. Who wouldn't love that face? This guy. And I think he plays into it, by the way. I mean, because this is not a normal human face. You know what I mean? Like, this face is not a normal human face. Why is he anything again, by the way? Does anyone know? What did Kamala do? What did Kamala do? I mean, Jake, I love you, man. What is this? What is this, Jake? Market is crazy right now. Next infinite money glitch. Solana Casino. If you go on Deck Screener, by the way, and look, we at least have some Solana projects breaking into the top 25. Last week, it was all BNB. It is now at least a minimum. There are some in here that are Solana coming back to us. Dips look scary. Yeah, it's always a little bit scary. Thank God I closed my long. I took out a long from 185. And I did it like a true trader, Dracul. Took out the long. I didn't do market. I did a limits. And then it went from 110 down to 108. We did it the right way. Dude, yeah, they've got all my money too, don't worry. You know what I'm noticing, by the way? There's no good... Where's the good content on YouTube? Should we be just taking over YouTube? Is that where we're needed? We should go where we're needed. Because I can do this. And hey, I'm not doxxed, but I look way better than this guy.
And that is Tangent. And in times like this, self-custody, guys, this is one of the things you should... 401 contributions.
I think it's boring.
8,500.
Shocking stat of the day. Okay, what's their shocking stat of the day? Let's see it. Let's see if I like this stat of the day.
With you, and then get your opinion.
I want to watch science videos. Is that a problem, guys? Are you guys going to get bored if we watch a science video real quick? I want to talk about this because that's how I was going to show you guys the schizophrenic nature of this stream. I know you guys love it. I was going to say, here we go. Elon Musk said Starship will make life multiplanetary. Multiplanetary, I guess if you mean we're going to get people to Mars, sure. But if you mean actual living multiplanetary, that is so hard. It is so hard. And the reason why it's so hard, among other things, but they have some solutions for a lot of these things. It's hard to get there, but on the closest launch windows, Mars is only 3 months away. On the closest launch windows. On the furthest, it's about 6 months. So when you launch these guys to Mars, you could obviously send stuff beforehand, because you could just send cargo loads, and you could just drop a bunch of food, water, fuel, etc. You can launch all that to Mars. You know what I mean? So I'm looking at this now. You could launch all that stuff to Mars. Elon Musk said starships will make life multiplanetary. But the problem with getting to Mars isn't necessarily the launch vehicle. It's not that we need better ships. We could do it. It's more efficient. It saves some money. Sure. But we could get the stuff there now. It's about how do you live there? And this is the biggest problem. Martian gravity is about 40% of Earth's. And you cannot change a planet's gravity. You can't. I get you could put people in those little circular things that fake gravity. Someone in here said weighted clothes. Weighted clothes are good for some things, like your muscular structure, somewhat your skeletal structure, but it doesn't make your heart is pumping in 40% gravity. That's a big deal. Your heart needs to work less. And so if you're on Mars for an extended period of time, before you come back, similar to how you have to, if you've ever been diving, how you have to, and it's not the exact same, I get it, but how you have to decompress when you come up from deeper in the water up to the surface, because there's nitrogen bubbles that will build up. And if you come up too fast, they'll expand too quickly. Your heart will have to get used to beating again in Earth's gravity. So you'll have to find a way to go from 40% to 60% to 80% to 100%, or else you're like going to die. It's not going to work. Humans are very adaptable, man, but over time. Let's see here. All right, let's check it out. I want to see, since there's no good crypto videos right now, and we're just hanging out watching markets implode between us. I want to talk about Mars. We'll do a quick video. This is what I want to see. I want to find someone reputable, though. You know what I mean? I want to find something reputable. I don't want to just see some clickbait garbage. So I'm looking right now. Let's see if we can find something. Ooh. 10 years ago, but I do like this video here. That looks pretty good. I mean, this is insanity. Check this out. Just watch this, you guys.
The images
like,
in this video
how cool would it
are
be?
All real.
How cool would it be to be on Mars for like 2 seconds? You know what I mean? Like, just take this in. We're sitting here talking about digital numbers on a digital screen. Could you imagine being on Mars 3 months to 6 months away when everything is ready to go from someone being able to come and get you? And look at these images. It's just crazy. I think Mars would be fun for about a day and a half. A day and a half. And then you would be out of there. Like you'd be you'd be needing to get off that dusty desert rock in 2 seconds. That's what I think. That's what I think. These images are just amazing. Could you imagine being the first person just actually to walk around on Mars? I mean, that's actually some S tier level stuff. These images are amazing. Unbelievable. What's that mountain on Mars? Olympus Mons? The biggest mountain in the solar system? It's crazy how big it is. Isn't it way bigger than Mount Everest? Olympus Mons compared to Mount Everest. Dude, look at this. Look at this. It's like 3 times the size. 8.8K for Everest, 2.25K. Almost 3 times, 2.8 times the size. How much would someone have to pay you guys to go on this first trip to Mars? How much would someone have to, if they said like, hey, look, it's going to be about 2 years of your life. You're going to have to go. You're going to have to kind of get trained up. You'll go there. You'll be there for a year, and then you'll come back. How much would someone have to pay you to do that? Or would they have to pay you? Or would you just be like, that's an awesome opportunity. I want to do that. I actually want to see this video here because this looks interesting because I've heard this before. It says, should we colonize Mars? Should we colonize Venus before we colonize Mars? And people might think that's crazy because if you know anything about Venus, it's like hell on Earth. Well, not on Earth because it's the Venusian planet. But there's a lot of carbon dioxide. It's very hot. The greenhouse gases. It's whatever. We are doing some science today. I don't care. The markets are melting down, guys. We're hanging out. We're totally chill. We have emailed Chain Opera and asked if they want us to be their official spokesperson. Should we just send them an email right now too? Here we go. We'll be persistent. Let me just pull this up. We'll do it together and then we'll watch about what we need to do. Where is it? Compose an email. Here we go. All right, you guys want to see this? Okay, subject. Chain Opera. You guys got to help me write this. What should the subject be? What should our subject line be to Chain Opera to be their official spokesperson? Huge growth opportunities Should we have ChatGPT help us, or should we just do it ourselves? Official COAI X Legend partnership. No, that sounds stupid. All right, we're doing it. Okay, I am writing an email to a company called Chain Opera AI that has a crypto token about becoming their spokesperson on X and coin market cap. I am very well connected and have lots of influence. Don't worry, guys. I don't actually believe all this, but we need to get a good letter in the space and can help them drive revenue. I want the action item of this email to be a call with their CMO. Write it for me. Let's see it. Subject, partnership opportunity. Oh, and also note that I was the first person to mention COAI on X and have garnered hundreds of thousands of impressions on Coin Market Cap. Okay, there we go. Put that in there too. All right, let's do this. How do I do this here? Subject line. Okay. You guys think this is going to work? We'll put Dear COAI team, comma. This is weak, though. Would your CMO be open to a call? Shouldn't it be stronger than that? That seems pretty weak, to be honest. Whatever. All right, there we go. Sent. Boom. All right, you guys. We're going to get rich.
But no one talks about Venus. Why not? And could Venus actually be the better option for a human colony?
All right. I at least know that space-time is
Going to Mars has been
reputable.
a fixture in our collective cultural consciousness for a very long time. It's inspired more sci-fi movies and stories than I can count, a ride at Disney World, and a Twitter following for the Mars rover that's almost 2 million strong. Meanwhile, Venus has inspired, what? 2 Ray Bradbury stories, a plant that eats flies, and a razor? Basically, Venus has the worst public relations team in the solar system. And that hurts our...
So, okay, this is going to be pretty funny. But I can't believe the Mars rover has 2 million followers on Twitter.
Planet, not just in culture and media, but in space policy. Presidents Bush and Obama and the Chinese government have all outlined goals for manned missions to Mars. The Dutch nonprofit group Mars One.
This video is like 10 years old, by the way.
To find volunteers for a one-way mission to the Martian surface. But Venus? No manned mission love at all. Which is odd, since in most respects, Venus is...
I think Venus, we've only sent one probe, and it wasn't us, it was the Russians. I think they sent a probe there. It lasted for like 8 minutes. It took a couple pictures, and then it collapsed under the immense pressure.
Actually an easier and less costly colonization target than Mars is. For starters, Venus is closer to Earth. That's why we sent probes to Venus long before we sent them to Mars, and why we sent more of them. Depending on the launch window, the round trip can be 30 to 50% shorter, which is a major...
And when I'm saying only one, I mean only one reached the surface.
...factor for manned missions. Shorter trips means less weightlessness and radiation, less food and water to carry, and thus less fuel and lower cost. This would also be a huge advantage in moving the people and equipment necessary.
The other thing, and I'm sure they're going to get to this as well, is Venus has pretty much the same the same gravity as Earth. Not the same surface pressure, but the actual gravity of the planet.
To actually colonize another world. Because bear in mind, there's no Craigslist in space. If we ever start a colony, we'll need to bring along almost everything. And it's not just the shorter trip. The planet itself has some significant advantages over Mars. It's closer to the sun, which means about 4 times more available solar power than you have on Mars. It also has a thick atmosphere, unlike that wispy layer on Mars. That means better protection from space radiation and meteorites.
Yeah, but that atmosphere kills you quick.
Colonizers and their future cities. It also means more available carbon dioxide, from which, in principle, you might extract oxygen. But the real kicker is gravity. Venus has about 0.9 Earth Gs, pretty close, while Mars has less than 0.4. And one thing we do know is that prolonged low gravity is bad for humans. How bad? In Earth orbit, astronauts lose bone mass at about 10 times the rate of someone with advanced osteoporosis. Now, no one knows exactly how bad Martian gravity would be for humans, but it's definitely not going to be good. On Venus, that's far less of a concern. And remember, we're talking about long-term colonization, not just visits. Even if we had the technology...
That's what I'm talking about. When Elon Musk says, as we see here, when Elon Musk says that Starship will make life interplanetary, like multiplanetary, we're not just talking about just going there and hanging out for a day or 2 days, right? We're talking about staying there. We're staying there for a long time. So Starship's not going to do that. It might be the vehicle with which we transport humans to Mars. But it's definitely not going to be the thing that makes us multiplanetary, because we've got all these other issues to solve, as we're seeing here.
Logical means to add water to a planet's surface and oxygen to its air, changing a planet's surface gravity is currently not even within the realm of discussion. So terraforming seems silly if people couldn't live there more than a few months without their bones falling apart. A theoretical Venusian colony thus seems to have a lot going for it. So why then this tunnel vision for Mars? Surfacism. Okay, I just made that word up, but hear me out. Ever since the days of seafaring exploration, we've had an obsession with landing on the surface of things.
Yeah, we can't get to the surface of Venus. He's going to be, my guess, I haven't seen this, but I did see the thumbnail, and it looks like they're going to be making like kind of floating cities, like on balloons or something like that, up in the Venusian atmosphere is probably where we're going.
If you don't plant a flag on something, it's almost like having gotten there doesn't count. So what's all this have to do with Venus, which actually has a solid surface? Well, it does, but humans can't land on it. See, there's a teensy problem with temperature. There's so much CO2 on Venus that the greenhouse effect makes the surface hotter than hell. Over 400.
I think it'd be cool if they took a giant vacuum and just sucked out all the CO2.
But the bigger problem is the barometric pressure on the surface. It's over 90 Earth atmospheres. That means that landing on the Venusian surface would be like diving 1 kilometer underwater on Earth, far beyond the crush depth of most military submarines.
So 90 atmospheres is bad when you're on the surface, but if you're talking about like making cities up in the sky, it's good because it's almost like you're walking on top of that, right? You need a lot less lift to be able to stay up in the clouds.
Most probes
and there's lots
NASA
of them.
And the Soviets sent to the surface of Venus imploded in midair. We learned our lesson, and a few reinforced probes did manage to touch down and send images of the Venusian surface, but even those only lasted about 2 hours before, you know.
Longer than I thought. 2 hours longer than I thought.
Is a real bias, and the fact that we can't live on the Venusian surface could help explain why Mars gets all the hype. But maybe that's sensible. I mean, if the surface will kill us, there's no point in going there, right? Not so fast. See, around 50 kilometers or 30 miles above the Venusian surface, some interesting things happen. First, the temperature drops to only about 70 degrees Celsius. That's still super hot, but firefighting equipment on Earth can withstand proximity to forest fires with temperatures that reach over 2,000 degrees Celsius. The pressure at that altitude also drops to almost exactly 1 Earth atmosphere. That means humans would need heat-resistant clothing and oxygen masks, but not spacesuits to walk around in that environment.
That would be crazy. Could you imagine if you were able to walk around 30 kilometers up on Venus in just firefighting gear?
Granted, there's the minor nuisance of sulfuric acid floating around in the Venusian air, but that's potentially manageable. And at that altitude, the atmosphere is still dense enough for lots of stuff to float.
That's what I'm saying.
Like balloons filled with helium, or maybe filled even with just regular Earth air. Throw in the favorable gravity, and it starts to look like the upper atmosphere of Venus might be the closest thing in the solar system to an Earth-like environment.
But the main problem is people want to grow plants.
It might make sense to colonize Venus with cloud cities. I am not making this up. NASA's Systems Analysis and Concepts Directorate has unveiled a conceptual blueprint for this scheme. They call it the High Altitude Venus Operational Concept, or HAVOC. Interesting branding choice, but still super awesome. We've linked the NASA.
I was going to say, I wouldn't want to live in the HAVOC city.
Now, for the record, this is all still conceptual. We are very far from sending this guy to lead our Venusian cloud city, but NASA is taking the idea seriously. Right now, most of the chatter is still about using Venus as practice for colonies elsewhere, like Mars. So we haven't overcome surfacism just yet. But this might change. The gravity issue alone might make Venus
The main thing is it's cool, but like, what's the point? If there's no commercial reason to set up any of these, planets or things like that, cities on other planets, then there's no point. You have to be able to mine something. You have to be able to bring it back to Earth. There has to be like tourism. There has to be a commercial reason, or else there's no reason to go.
Who knows?
Other than science, which is cool.
Now, if we learn how to sequester enough carbon out of
and I
the
get
atmosphere,
it. Trust me, I'm one of the first people that says, in order to get there, you'll have to come up with so many cool solutions that can kind of creep their way into modern day tech that it's very beneficial. I do actually agree with that, but without a real strong commercial interest in some of these planets, it's difficult.
We might even be able to plant a flag or two. So what do you guys think? Is Venus a better colonization option than Mars? Put your 2 cents in the comments, or even better, tweet them. Hashtag Occupy Venus.
Occupy Venus. There you go. There you go. All right, so we are now officially smarter than everybody else. Good job, guys. Bitcoin back at 108. We're really fighting for this level. I don't know, Drew, if you're still here, if you fell asleep during the science part of the expedition, but what are we looking at here for a close in order to actually know that we're in trouble and we're going down? Like, what are we looking at closely? Because this looks like, this candle kind of closed below. It wicked and it went here. When was this candle? This candle's at 16. It wicked way below here. 1075. This is kind of scary times, no, Dracul? This candle's well below our 108. Is 108 the level that we're watching? Like, do I have that correct or no? You know what I mean? Interesting. I'm trying to find out where this level is. So guys, I'm looking in the Telegram. Fighting for the daily 200 on Bitcoin right now. Fighting for the 200. What time frame? We're not even close to the 200. The 200 EMA on what time frame? That's what I want to know. What time frame are we looking at? It said fighting for the 200, but this is the 200 right here. And we're not fighting for that. We're way below that. You know what I mean? Not at bottom yet. Well, we better get to the bottom soon. The daily. All right, let's see. Let's see the daily. Oh, we are fighting for it on the daily, boys and girls. Here it is. You guys see this? Our orange line. We really are fighting for that. All right. Well, that's what we're looking for. Okay, they say a little relief, then down. Okay, but if we go down, don't we dip to 97.5? Like, I don't understand. The traders are kind of just we bounce from the 200. Does that mean we're cool? You guys are thinking lower. CTK and another person in this trading group are thinking that we are going to go lower. But if we go lower, don't we go way lower? If we lose this 200 EMA, aren't we going all the way to 97.7? Like, this isn't just a level that is fun to hold. 108.8, if we lose this, We're already flirting with the daily horizontal support. If we break the 200 EMA, I mean, aren't we going all the way down to 97, 97.8? Am I wrong? That's what it looks like to me. This isn't just like a fun little level that you want to hold. This is like the last line of defense. Maybe you could tell me there's some support at 100. Is this line valid? I'm drawing it now. Is this line valid on the daily? Is this valid? It goes. It goes a little bit. There's a lot of wicks that bounce off that. This is where probably like we need to look at a little bit more. But you think you're banging on 50% wick there? I don't see why 106 is relevant otherwise. Yeah, I don't see 106 as relevant. Unless the 50% wick theory is that this wick, it'll fill the 50%, which would be around 106. All right, guys. Hold on to your hats, boys and girls. We are almost at 109. We are perking back up a little bit here. I don't even really know what it's done to the trenches. I was just trying to join this space to talk. Should we do it? But I can't. It like won't let me talk on these things.
Honor is out there now.
I'm being abused.
100%.
And yes,
100%.
last time it was BNB that started off meme season, but it's
Andy,
so,
bro.
it
It's
feels
Andy.
so different this time.
Andy, why didn't you send me the CA for your coin, bro?
I hope it is.
I don't even have a bag of this.
Andy, stop DMing me on TG and telling me to buy Andy. Seriously.
No, I'm not playing, guys. You should fucking buy
Andy,
Andy. Look at that chart, bro.
I'm gonna see if we can get up
Andy,
here.
right now, listen to me.
But every time I try to get up, it
Listen to me.
glitches. Every time I request.
One second. Andy is a hedge
try.
against Bitcoin right now. I'm telling you.
There we go.
Look at the chart.
To be honest with you, it's the only runner right now.
We're gonna try to get up here.
Hello,
And see what happens.
You posted. We'll follow your lead, okay?
I'm gonna post the thesis. I'm gonna post the thesis.
Bro, there's like 10 of them. Which one is it? What's the CA? Just tell me the CA.
It's just the top. It's the top of decks.
Yeah, I can't even get into spaces. It's ridiculous.
Top four.
I'm on GMJ.
Every time I request, look, it breaks. It just did it again. It just did it again. So they try to bring me up. I know that this is how it goes. They'll try to bring you up, and then look, it's glitched out. I don't understand it. What should I look at earlier? Is it just the browser? Like, do I need to do it from a different browser, you think? This is Chrome. This could be the issue. Because look, now I can't hear anything. And if I try to get in on another browser right now, I think that it's gonna be difficult. Let's be real. You know what I mean? It might be difficult. What should I have looked at earlier? Dracul. 109. I do like the people in the space too. I want to get up there and say what's up. Just scrolling a little bit here. I do want to get into this space. So how should I just try a different... I was using my X app on my phone. Oh, you still had the issue from your phone. Twitter Spaces not working for me. It's just going to say like clear your cache and stuff like that. Maybe we should clear our cache. Can I clear my cache on stream, or is it going to cause a big issue? Let's see here. I'll let you guys watch a video. We'll make it a crypto video while we deal... While we deal with this, I'm going to clear my cache and see what happens. But I think if we clear the cash though, then I might not be able to get back in because I have to two-factor authentication it.
Which one's the best crypto asset? From 2022. And not only that, we got James.
I don't know who this guy is.
Turning into James Lose. Again, we're going to talk about his trades. He came back with a lot of fanfare. And we might even mention silver and gold and what is going on over there. It's just been totally insane. Now, just looking at the Bitcoin price here, I see a lot of volatility. We had a strong wick down where we're going to talk about what created this, what caused this here. And then you can see a nice little bounce in, creating a slightly higher low. But I would not be surprised to see this come back down. Now, when we go to the 1 hour, you'll see the power of this level. This is kind of just where we're seeing these liquidity swings go. Bitcoin is just kind of bouncing around between these two ranges on the 1 hour chart. You can see the flash crash that happened on Friday. Bitcoin, losing a ton of its market share there.
I'm in the trading.
Now just kind of traipsing around. And we have some other potential areas that we're going to be looking at here with Crypto Crank, maybe coming down to some of these value pockets a little bit lower, everybody. Now, I do want to give a quick shout out to L Bank. There is a trading challenge right now, and it is just not even a trading challenge, a prediction challenge. All you have to do is predict Bitcoin's price. We're going to be setting up a channel in our Discord for these predictions here.
Says it gave you a tip.
Let's keep an eye on that. But all you got to do is predict Bitcoin's future price, and you're going to win this prize pool. It ends in about a week, a little less, 5 days.
Maybe not all the chats are coming
so
here.
just a hair under 6 days.
And
then you send
a
give us a
10x
UID,
long. Oh, I see.
And we're going to be basically paying out people as part of a $1,000 prize pool here. So good luck. And I want to go ahead and ask chat right now. 6 days from now, what is Bitcoin's price? Give me your week from now Bitcoin.
I don't see this. I don't see this message.
And make sure you go in the Discord.
It didn't show up for me.
Get these guesses in. We're going to submit them into L Bank. L Bank's going to look at them and hopefully
this is NFA DYOR Bitcoin 10x long, but that's
win this.
That's all that I see.
Let's look at the Bitcoin price. Let's look at the altcoin prices. We need to hit refresh because we're seeing massive candles on the 1 minute, 5 minute here. Bitcoin's down 1.3 and ETH is down 1.9 and even BNB is down. Tron showing a little bit of strength. A little Asian narrative strength here is going to be good, which is going to take us to our top gainer, and it is Co-AI. We have the only winner.
Co-AI.
You jumped in with us. We got in around $7. So
please tell me. This guy says we got in around $7. Oh my God, you guys, no chance. Hold on. There's no chance. You want to know when we were talking about it? Let's see here. Profile. Here we go. COAI. Here we go. You want to know when we got in? Boom. $2.41. $2.41. What did he say? $7? Hey, way to be late to the party, buddy.
So we're up about 200%. We're up on a 3x on this, trading around $22. World Liberty 5, they have a little bit of news. We're going to talk
about. It's at $22 today? No, it's not. COAI? 17. Did it touch $20? Jesus. Yeah, about $20. I mean, if you guys remember, we had a long on this, right? Didn't we have a long from like $3 at like 10x leverage? We would have gotten liquidated, like ADL liquidated so fast. You know that would have come. You know that's what was coming.
About that a little bit as well. They're trying to branch out. They're trying to get a little excitement for that token. Trading at 14 cents, which is vastly lower than its launch price, around a quarter there. Looking at the big losers, Zcash. Zcash is down 10%.
Zcash, another one of our favorites. You guys, I think that we're really ahead of the game here. We're really ahead of the game. Let's check it out. Let's check out Zcash. Let's go to our 4 hour. Let's check out Zcash. What is it looking like? This is an old fib. Let's just carry the old fib over and let's just see what happens. This is an old one. As it goes down a little bit more there. Just sent a DM on X. Okay, I'm going to look real quick. Zcash is down. Zcash is down. Next level is 203. Then it comes all the way back down to here. This support. Cool. What are we thinking? Maybe. All right, hold on. Let me look at the DMs. But let me open the DMs over here so that no one thinks this is some crazy financial advice, and then they go get cooked. I wish I could join the space. Like, that'd be nice. Who is this guy? Wait, sorry guys, I just got distracted. Who is
Yeah, there you go.
David talking to? Who's this guy?
It's probably going to become a ticker today. But
Right.
yeah.
Who is this?
Charles, what the fuck is happening? What is going on from your point of view? What is happening?
I mean, sometimes crypto goes full retard, and that's what it did. It went full retard. So here's what happened. Everybody was thinking that Clarity Act was going to pass, including myself, October. So we done all the work, we put everything into it. Everything politically was where it needed to be. The Democrats would hem and haw, some concessions would be made, go up for a vote, president sign it. Suddenly we have the Gary Gensler's dead forever dance. And all the big money starts entering crypto.
Coco, who's in that stream that I was trying to get in, just DM me, said, make sure you get up here.
Right, well, they said, oh, shit, the Giga Chad bull run's going to happen. So everybody went long.
All right, Cool said, okay, not financial advice. Do you on research Bitcoin long 10x 1076?
The government shutdown combined with the tariff.
Stop loss 105, take profit 115, 117. Do you think we're going to get to 115, 117 off this?
They got wiped out. Well, they got a forced sell.
We could.
So then the next level of leverage long guys got wiped out, and they got a forced sell. And then the next
1076. Okay,
so
we'll take a look at it. We'll keep monitoring here.
Like Bitcoin was fine.
We'll keep monitoring here.
Deep markets. They went down like 6% or something like that, and they've mostly recovered.
Should we try to do spaces again?
Should we try it one more time? They got damaged. So a lot of the smaller cap coins, especially go deeper in the top 10 and beyond, they got a buffer at any given moment, like 100 million to.
Okay, here we go.
Absorb that.
I'm gonna just try to join a random space real quick and see if it glitches. So cool. We'll monitor all those price things. We'll check it out here. I'm gonna listen anonymously to this. I don't know what this is.
You're gay.
You're gay, bro. You go.
I bet you wear fitted caps, homie. Fitted caps and sports fucking tank tops.
I don't know what this is.
I wear
just want to
jerseys, bro. I bought a jersey of the guy I like.
Oh God. Never mind. That was brutal. I just want to see if I could get up. If it's coming down, 1081. Okay. I'm trying, man. I'm trying so hard to get up here. 1, 2, 8, 9. They got 9.
Insane. You just hawked a loogie in space.
Oh, what happened?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they already have max speakers on the stage.
No, but his name is a very polite name. He's like hello. Ni hao.
And look at that. It already glitched. I don't know what it's doing, but did you guys see that? It refreshes and then glitches. And so I don't know how to do anything. I don't know. I'm not so sure. A lot of the people who are trading right now, Dracul, are staying away from everything. Except for us. You want to get in there and you really want to take the long side. I can appreciate that. I can respect that. Gamba? How does this work if we did 25%? What's our liquidation price though? Look at our liquidation prices. Dracul, if we did this, our liquidation prices are literally $300 up or down. Isn't that bad? We get liquidated in $300. Is this too intense? How come our cost is 1,800? We have 4,500 that we could trade. So how come I can't do 4,000? I think we're getting scum odds here, guys. I think we're getting scammed. Hey, Twitter Spaces, how come you're not working? Maybe we find Twitter Spaces not working for me. Let's see if this comes up with anything. Clear cache. I mean, okay. We could clear cache. All right, we'll do that. Fine. We'll keep watching this guy.
This one,
we'll clear cache.
Maybe a little DCA target. We did jump in at 160. Probably going to be holding this one a little bit longer, though. Tau is down. Aster, a disaster. The airdrop happened. Now, we did have a prediction. There's going to be two competing forces with Aster. It's going to be hard to tell who wins. It's going to be people selling their airdrop, which is obviously this going to be
leverage was 150 extra cool. Yeah.
It's also going to be a lot of short pressure. People try to short this token, which would then cause the market makers to come in, run that token up. Now, we got some price predictions I do want to read. We got 92K, 95K. People going bullish, 116, 130. Bear targets here, $0 is what Bitcoin's going to be a week from now. 128, 92, 117. They do want you to guess down to 2 decimal points. So go ahead and put in the pennies as well. 444. Someone is smoking some hopium. 92, 690, 115, 117, 95 here.
I'm clearing all my cookies here.
So all types of predictions, 90, 200K.
All right, cash has been cleared.
Trolling me. You just wanted me to point out your prediction. And another bear prediction. Brick Wall says Bitcoin's going to hit a brick wall. And Estudious for the bears is what it's going to look like there. And someone else saying less than a penny. I will have my buy orders on the sidelines there. Now, let's get into the charts here. We do have a special guest. I want to go ahead and throw him up here. Crypto Crank, you're kind of known as being best trader in the Discord. You've been crushing these calls here. I don't know if you have any, if you want to share your screen here, we got to throw it in. Make sure you hit present. Make sure you got the window up. And then we'll look at what are you seeing with Bitcoin? Maybe we'll look at some of the hotter altcoins here. Maybe type in an altcoin you want Crank to look at here. Maybe we can check that out as well. Crypto Crank, we got to get your chart first though. If you want to throw that out.
Let's see if we've adjusted this now, guys. Let's see if this has been officially adjusted. I'm gonna try one more time. I'm gonna try one more time here. Let's see if we can't get up. Start listening.
Whatever he says, this time it's going to be bullish because they've already nuked the market once. They've collected everything cheap, and now it's time to
let's see what we can
send
do.
it. 100x. Everything
actually works this time. It doesn't look like it's going to.
We need a meme season,
because everyone
bro.
I see, I
Fuck
don't
this
even
shit,
see
bro. I need
speakers.
my bags ascending, bro. Like, fuck, we've been dry for 9 months. Send everything.
I think everything will gig ascend today. I think I don't know. I just feel it. Like seeing what they've tried to do in the last.
All right, let's see if this works. Nope. Same thing. You see that? Same thing. Same. All right, there we go. We'll get rid of that. All right, we're gonna go back to Blowfin here. Draco says the average on the leverage is 10x, not 150x. I know. Okay, we'll do it. We'll let it come back down. I put it to 10x. There we go. I don't know why it's not working. What up, Steve the Canadian? How's it going? I should report it to X, man, but you know how it is. They don't care about the user. Are you kidding me? You know how difficult it is? They don't fix like basic things. Very basic things. Very basic things. Watching Bitcoin here at this level pretty closely, guys. If it goes to 108, we'll take out a long. Why not? We'll do it. We'll do it. Hold on, I'm answering a DM. A lot of driving today. Beautiful day for it. How's the stream been? The stream's been good. You know, we're watching Bitcoin is trying to hold some of these pretty significant levels. We're looking for entries to try to take on some other assets. We haven't really found them. We watched a video about Mars and Venus. So that could tell you how the day's going. I want to be able to do like different things. When the day's a little bit slow. I mean, we went into another space down here and it was so brutal. It was so brutal. I don't know where the engagement's at though. The engagement's just like dead. I mean, we have 300 engagement. We got Simon here. Shout out Simon. Shout out Top Boy. Shout out Salty OG. I don't know where the engagement's gone. I was baiting a Henoch with this one, but apparently this one didn't work either. These videos don't work. I can't believe Henoch is not responding to this. Should we go? Maybe that's our problem. Maybe we need to be responding to all these other things. Let's just go. We're going to go. You guys are going to get to hang out. You guys get to hang out. We're just going to keep the stream open and we're going to go comment on stuff. You will never get my Ponky even after I am gone. There we go. Facts 100% needed. Gotta stay positive. We're just going to reply guy. We're going to be our own reply guy right now. Bullish. Bullish for my bank accounts. I honestly think that reply guy actually works. So I'm gonna keep replying. Don't let them shake you out. You have to buy the dips. Crypto is a game changer for aspiring tennis pros. Yeah, this is a really cool initiative. Look, if we go through and respond, this will make us look in the algorithm good. Appreciate it. What did I say? That this guy appreciates. Oh, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Crypto Baki. Tennis. Is there? Can I do a tennis ball? Is this a tennis ball? Let's make it together. Appreciate the kind words. Wag me. GM Tawny. GM. You guys, you're just seeing what it takes. What it takes. What it takes. Zero did tell me to call him. I'll call him later. I don't really want to call him right now. Article? What article did I do? This person says, thanks for the exceptional article. I didn't do any article. I don't know what they're talking about. Lofi. Lofilians coded. What? Blowfin? He has a Blowfin tag? That's kind of cool. What the heck? Who is this? How do you get that? Should we DM him? Narik Blowfin. He has an actual Blowfin tag. Check DMs. This is legitimately Blowfin, right? Blowfin official. You can't fake that. Do I have messages with him? Should we message him? Okay, what should we tell him, guys? Don't read any of these other messages. Don't read any of that. All right, what should we message him? Hey, GM. Saw you in the crypto streets and wanted to say hello. Hope you are doing well. There we go. We'll say hi to that guy. G Mambo? Is Mambo still a thing? I think I got cooked on Mambo. You know how much Mambo I had at one time? I had a lot of Mambo. 32K? Yeah, not a thing anymore. Sorry, Mambo. That's out. We got cooked. Loot. Always supporting. G Mambo? Yeah, you know, we'll show you some love. We want Mambo to do well. I don't want it to do poorly. I have it. I'm told. I'm sure this is riveting, but you guys, you know what? We're going through, like, have you ever seen like a day in the life? Like a day in the life videos and stuff like that? That's what we're talking about. Data speaks for itself. Building the momentum. Dracul, are you in Mambo? It said data speaks for itself, building up the momentum. Let's do it. The GOAT, Dracul. Got some other GMs. I have a thing. I have a thing here that's I think supposed to be helpful. See, this is the thing. I need a genuine, a proper reply guy here, because like I have a list here called Chill Guys, and it's just some chill guys that I like to comment on some of their stuff. Ping lied, people died. They will come back. This is massive. And you just go comment, you hang out. Jake, learn to hold, learn to hodl, and win. We'll like it. Trump's speech at 3 p.m. Eastern. The same insider who shorted before his tariff tweet is now long. Is this actually true, though? Is this verified? Is this actually true? Can we go find this actually? I don't know what this is. What do you say? Sweep said 1 million to 10 million futures challenge. Dude, that's us. We could do that. Low risk to arbitrage the market in Q4. Who wants in? We'll run lower size copy trading vault first to put some credibility for copy traders and APR. Most important will be low risk. Don't full port into copy trading vault. You can put any amount the same, just on your size. Trenching's an art. Always ready. Trenching's an art. Let's do the O with the line over it. So Caso reporting for duty. There we go. What up, Trav? The BNB army running the trenches. That is not the music. That's a lie. Kyle Dupes. Bitcoin hanging by a thread. Bitcoin testing 108 with 190 in longs in line. On the line. One sharp move could trigger another liquidation cascade. We are watching it closely. We're absolutely watching it closely. Did I already hit this? Massive. All right, there we go. We went through some people. Try to get ourselves in that algo a little bit better because we haven't done a good job of it lately. Never. All right, so there you go. There you have it. Commenting to people, hanging out. It's a cool Ponky tweet. Look at that. That's cool, right? It's kind of a cool little tweet. Cool little Ponky tweet. FUD is paid by other advertisers. Users vote with their money. Binance inflows of 4.2 billion. What is the BNB FUD that everyone was talking about? Some list. Was there some like list that went crazy? Aster available to trade on Robinhood. Interesting. What is this? Oh, I want to try this annotation thing. Let's see. Does this work? Check this out. I downloaded an app so I can do this. What is this? There we go. Is that working on stream? What is this right here? Is that cool? I might be out of the loop, guys. I'm not the flashiest individual in the world. I'm just a nerd with some glasses. I'm just a nerd with some glasses. But what is that? I don't know what that is. Did that work? I annotated it. All right. Enough of Twitter. We've done enough there. We've done enough there. Done enough there. All right, guys. Well, I think that we're gonna kind of like start winding this just a little bit. We're gonna start winding this just a little bit because I do have to keep it tidy today. Maybe we'll if you guys want, while we hang out and are having some fun, maybe we'll just do a real quick a chess match or two. We'll just do it. Do it so we can have some fun. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Let's do this. I just can't today with the crypto streets. I want to find some things that we can do on the actual crypto side. But dude, crypto, man, look, it's 108.8. Everyone's watching the 108 level. It is this horizontal support. If it breaks, we go down. That's what everyone's watching right now. It's like giving me a heart attack to be watching this right now. That's gonna make me sick. So we got to do things to pass the time. How are you doing? Right now, we're just hanging out. We're watching this level on Bitcoin, 108. We've already lost it for a little bit, but we fought hard to get it back, but we are hovering on this position. We do know that there's longs. Where are the longs here? I think it's here. Check it out. We have a lot of longs that could potentially get liquidated. Look at this, 250. Could be very dangerous. Could be very dangerous. I feel like there should be something here. I think that he's gone wrong somewhere. I don't know exactly where, but it feels like he's gone wrong. Feels wrong. I think that we just come here. We let him waste a move. Can I please type in chats? Probably not, Latoya. Probably gonna be tough to type in the chat. Why do I feel like it's a scam of some kind? Trying to get me to type in the chat. All right. Now it's looking good here. Now it's looking better at least. Let's come here, see if we can't get that. If not, we're going to just push it. Oh, yeah. I really think they've gone wrong now. We are low on time because we've been flipping back and forth between the Bitcoin chart. I should just leave leave this running. Okay, the queen's undefended, so let's do something about that. At least get it here. Get it off this pin. He brings there. He's trying to come for this, which we can just come here. He could push or he can push. Then we'll have to come off it. But if we do, we'll come all the way back. D1. I know this is riveting for you guys, but my brain is exhausted watching this exact level. Up all night waiting for this to happen. Up all night waiting for some of this to happen. Can we double up here? That's what I would like to do. He should probably double his rooks too. He doesn't. So we'll double our rooks. There we go. We do now have, we own this. Oh, pff. I wasn't even paying attention to that, actually. So we can still do this. We're not that bad. I literally thought we were going to get through this with double the rooks, though. He does have some back rank weaknesses, so we could mate him. We're going to bring our queen back here. I really would like to eliminate this knight if I could. Maybe I could bring the bishop back here and put him here. That's possible. Or I could bring the bishop here. Oh, he sees it. He does see it. Let's not allow this to get taken yet. Let's come here. Let's defend it this way. Let's defend it like this. We get an attack on the queen, and this is a great bishop. Look at the work the bishop's putting in here. If the queen move, I've got some tactics. If the queen moves off this line here, we could bring the rook here, take, pin the knight, and then win this, which I think we do now. I think we win this. Unless he blocks with the queen, but if he blocks with the queen, we're still going to win this pawn. So he's going to block with the knight, but that doesn't work because we can come here. And now we want more. How do we get more? We're running out of time, so let's just centralize our queen. We're going to tuck our king up here. Looks like he has a nice little pocket. He has a nice, safe little pocket. Yeah, he's probably going to trade this off. Come here. Come here. We're going to get the king into the game now. Should be winning for us. We don't have a lot of time, but neither does he. Let's push him back. Keep pushing him back. Come here. We can do this. That is a good trade for him, but now we win this, and it will be very fast. There we go. We did it. We're up way too many points there. But, all right, you guys, it's been real. It's been fun. It's been a blast. We're watching 108. It looks like Crypto the Kid just said in the Banana Zone in Soka Signals that he'd like to reclaim 112 ASAP. That is in line with what Drakul said. Drakul did say not financial advice, but you know what I mean. All right, you guys. Stream today, we got to watch a few cool videos. There's really not that much going on right now because, like I said, everyone's waiting for that 1.8 level. The hold, Crypto the Kid's trying to get us back to 112. He says, Drakul thinks we can maybe take a long off of 1.8 back up to like 117 as your first take profit zone. And I don't disagree. We're watching it. We will be playing some trades. We will going to get longer. So much love, you guys. I am going to rug it here after our outro, but I will catch you guys tomorrow. We do have a giveaway. I'm just saying, we're going to have a giveaway tomorrow. $250. So I know you guys love that, so we'll get it going for you guys. But much love. Thank you all, and peace out. Time after time. I'm just a this is dark. Here come that boy. Oh shit, what up? Never gonna give you up. I'm just a